To home, the city of Tampa is bolstering its flood defenses by improving its stormwater drainage system. After last year's unprecedented flooding following back-to-back hurricanes, the city has secured several temporary backup generators to power stormwater pumping stations. Fox 13's Kylie Jones got a first-hand look at those generators today and is live in Tampa with more. Kylie.
Well, and Haley, the long-term plan is to put a permanent generator at each of the city's stormwater pumping stations. The goal is that these generators will keep the pump stations running during a storm, which can often be one of the last lines of defense against devastating flooding like we saw last year.
One of the biggest worries is this going to happen again? What if it happens again?
It's the fear that people in some of the hardest hit neighborhoods have lived with months after Hurricane Milton. In Tampa, Milton dumped 14 to 18 inches of rain in an extremely short amount of time,
which caused flooding like I've never seen.
On top of historic flooding,
in some of these ponds that the generators failed.
And only a few of the 13 pump stations throughout the city have generators to keep the stations running when the power goes out. On Tuesday, the mayor of Tampa announced 8 temporary generators will be installed at stormwater pump stations around the city.
The intent is to deploy those in the advance of a storm, a hurricane hitting, and to get those pump stations powered by generator power proactively and manually.
The backup generators will go into pump stations at 45th Street, Closed Basin, East Ridge, El Portal, Lake Eccles, Penalty Lake, Poinsettia, and Robles Park. City leaders say the generators can run for 24 hours before needing to be refueled. But the mayor warns these generators aren't an end-all solution to flooding concerns.
There is no stormwater system in the world that could have prevented the flooding that we saw in Milton.
The hope is that these generators add another layer of protection and help keep flooding from reaching catastrophic levels like we saw last year.
Can we do better in situations and some of the homes may not flood? Yes, but if we see those circumstances again, there isn't a system that can handle that much water in that short of a time.
Now, looking ahead, though, the city is investing $11 million in permanent generators for its stormwater pump stations, but that process will take about over the next 2 years. The city also created a pump station rapid response team, and that team will be dedicated to monitoring, refueling, and responding to any issues at those pump stations. Haley.
Just a little extra peace of mind as we head deeper into hurricane season. All right, Kylie Jones reporting tonight. Kylie, thank you.